Hi, I'm Dr. Case Lilly, and this is LEAD 101, Global Context for Leadership. My contact information is on your syllabus. Everything that we're going to cover in this brief video is also in the syllabus as well as on Canvas, but I want to go through some things with you to be sure I've pointed them out and made them clear. My email address is janecase@udel.edu. I did put my office location, hours, and phone number on the syllabus, and you can see that they're here on the screen as well. However, I'm not actually in the office this summer on a regular basis. I am working from home. If you do need to contact me, the best way to contact me is by email, and we can make arrangements to meet on the Newark campus if that's needed. We can meet virtually or by telephone. Secondly, you have a TA, Sean Hudson, and his contact information is here. It is srhudson@udel.edu. So please feel free to contact us as you need us throughout the course. So I'm doing what will be typical for you to see every Monday. So each Monday you'll get a new update video with modules. So the week at a glance, June 5th through the 9th. Monday, which is today, LEAD 101 welcome video. So if you're listening to this recording, you've accomplished what I hope you would by Monday. So on Wednesday or by Wednesday, I'd like for you to peruse the course Canvas site as well as the syllabus. And often people think peruse means just quickly look over, which is not what peruse means. Peruse means to really take a deep dive into the material and familiarize yourself with the format of the course and all of the expectations. Everything you need to successfully complete this course can be found on your course syllabus and or Canvas. I know I've said that already, and I'll probably say it a few more times because I really want to be sure that that point is driven home. And finally, on Friday, you will have your first assignment due, which is a post, a discussion post, called your introductory bio, which will be due before midnight on Friday, June 9th. And there are more details regarding what exactly the bio looks like, how to post it, where to post it in the Canvas course site under discussions. There's also a discussion site which will be open the entire semester, which is called Open 24/7. And this is a place where you can post questions that perhaps a peer might be able to answer, or your TA or your professor can answer depending on how quickly people look at these things. But it's good to have a cohort of people, that being everyone else in your class, to help you answer questions quickly. I always recommend to my students, though, the first thing you should do is look for the answer that you're seeking in the syllabus, then go to Canvas and or then to contact your TA, but now you have an additional step of going to 24/7 before contacting Sean and then contacting your professor or me. Sean will be monitoring the Open 24/7 discussion more regularly, but if you have immediate questions, it's best to email one of us. Okay. So about the course, this course information is in your syllabus, but this is the first time LEAD 101 is being offered online. And while the information you learn this summer is very much like what is covered in the traditional classroom, some changes are necessary in order to successfully deliver the course in an online format. If you have feedback regarding the course format, you may contact your TA, Sean Hudson, or me with concerns and suggestions for improvement. Please read your course syllabus carefully and post any questions on our Open 24/7 discussion board. Learning goals. Every course should have them. So by the end of this semester, it is my intent that you will be able to discuss leadership theories and how they are used in various contexts, analyze real-life situations and apply suitable leadership modalities, synthesize and communicate significant ideas and results with clarity and precision, use creative and critical thinking skills and knowledge of leadership to solve problems, and accommodate individual differences into your decisions and actions. There is one required text for the course. I will refer to it as Kessler, which is the last name of the first editor on the textbook. This is just a picture of the textbook. It is available through University of Delaware bookstore, as well as I'm sure many other vendors. There are also 2 recommended books that you might find helpful, particularly in completing weekly exercises and in your course projects. And they are listed in detail. That information is on your syllabus. So a great deal of learning in general is really what you do on your own time, outside of the classroom. What you put into a class is generally what you get out of it. But this is even more true of a distance learning course. So I want you to be aware that while I will guide you and point you to where you need to find information, share with you what I think is important, there is a large responsibility on you to also be sure that you're getting the information that you need in order to gain some knowledge and benefit of having completed this course. Some other important details that are in the syllabus, these are things that I want you to read carefully on your own, but the academic honesty policy, it applies. This is an online course. It's easy to copy and paste things from the internet. Please do not do that. That is academic dishonesty, which could result in some pretty serious consequences. Classroom climate, I'll talk a bit about that in a moment. Discrimination and harassment, obviously neither are acceptable nor is sexual misconduct. Accommodations can be made in order for anyone who needs them to successfully complete the course. And religious observances are also something that I take into consideration. Those would be excused absences. However, because it's an online course, that's usually more easily self-managed. So going back to classroom climate, I look at our learning experience as something that is shared responsibilities. So this is our virtual classroom, and we're a team that will work together to achieve your desired educational outcomes. But know that poor planning on your part is not an emergency on our part, nor is it a valid excuse for incomplete work. I set up for you at the very beginning of the semester everything that you need to do, that you need to have on your radar through the end of the semester. So there's no reason for you to come down to the day before your major project is due and say, well, I didn't get it done because I was sick last night. It's a semester-long project. It really shouldn't be put off until the last night. So be mindful of that. Time management is really important, just generally, but really important in this particular circumstance as well. So you are expected to participate regularly and always be respectful of each other and use proper writing conventions when submitting assignments. So this includes online discussion posts. Often students decide that because it's a discussion post, they can treat it like a chat with friends or like a text message, and that is not the case. You will be docked points when proper writing conventions aren't followed. There is in Module 1 a one-page handout entitled Netiquette. And here's just a copy from Wikipedia of the definition of netiquette, which is the correct or acceptable way of communicating on the internet. It's really about respect, courtesy, sensibility, kindness, and I find that it's very important to just establish those ground rules at the very beginning so that if something does occur, I can pretty easily refer back to the netiquette handout that I provided in Module 1 and explain to you what may have occurred that does not comply with that particular standard. Just be sure to read the netiquette handout and follow the guidelines that are listed throughout while you are participating in this course. And I would suggest that it's good practice in general when you're working online with others. So assignments, this is always what students get really interested in. You'll have 10 assignments to complete this semester. It is a shortened semester, 7.5 weeks versus the usual 15. So you are doing everything in half the time that is typically done. 3 of the 10 assignments are team-based, which means the grade that the team earns is the grade that each member gets. And the 7 remaining assignments include 5 weekly exercises, so 1 per week through weeks 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A final assessment and a peer assessment or evaluation, and details regarding the assessments will be provided at a later date. More detail is also provided for you in Canvas regarding the particulars of the website, the progress report, the video presentation, the weekly exercises, etc. This is just a high-level way of kind of breaking down the work for you, and this is taken directly from your syllabus. So now I want to talk a little bit about using Canvas specifically for LEAD 101. Hi, I'm now looking at the course site for LEAD 101 in Student View. So there are things that I can see if I log on through my own account that you as a student wouldn't typically see. So I'm using Student View in order to better facilitate this introduction. I have the site set up so that when you log on, you immediately come to the syllabus page as your home page. So if you were to click home, you would see that it takes you right back to the syllabus page. Announcements. If I need to communicate something to you immediately, I will do it via announcements. Please be sure you check announcements. I recommend on a daily basis, just so you can keep current. Again, this is a fast-paced course. We're doing 15 weeks worth of work in 7.5. While daily check-ins might seem excessive to you, I think it's a pretty realistic expectation. It doesn't necessarily take you a lot of time. It doesn't mean that there'll be changes on a daily basis, but just that you're able to keep yourself current with what's going on in the course so that you can be successful in the course is really what's most important to me. So again, syllabus, same thing as the home page. It'll highlight for you what exactly is upcoming in terms of your due dates. And modules. Now I'm still working on the modules and transferring files from my own computer onto or uploading them to Canvas, so this is why these are blank, but I wanted to get this video introduction done before the start of class. So you can see here that week 1, the dates are June 5th through the 9th, so that's from Monday to Friday, are unlocked on June 5th, which is the first day of class. So if you're viewing this, you're obviously able to access week 1's information. Week 2 will unlock on Monday the 12th, and it covers information from the 12th through the 16th, which is again Monday through Friday. Week 3 on June 19th, week 4 on June 26th, week 5 unlocks on July 3rd, week 6 unlocks on July 10th, week 7 unlocks on July 17th, and week 7.5, which is just that Monday of our last week of classes, will unlock on the 24th. It will unlock at 12 a.m. Each Monday and will lock the following Friday at midnight, or just before midnight, 11:59. So if you try to post something at 12 o'clock when it's due at 11:59, it won't be accepted because the system will mark it late. And I respect the deadlines that I've set from Canvas, so if you happen to miss that deadline, that will result in a 0 on an assignment. So be sure you pay close attention and not wait to the very last minute to submit things online, because you will get cut off. Go back up, look on assignments. You have 2 different types of assignments. Obviously these things aren't yet open to you, which is why they are in blue. They are gray. I believe they'll turn green for you when they're available. But your introductory post is your first assignment, and then we have information regarding exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are simply directions for your website project, your self-assessment, and peer assessment. There'll be further details about these as well, and this peer evaluation tab actually relates to the self-assessment. Finally, these undated assignments are actually, there are dates associated with them, but more than anything, they're directions. So a progress report is something that will be expected of you and your group to complete approximately halfway through the semester. You'll be completing a video presentation, and the directions are there for you, and an online discussion, directions, deadlines,